I'm smart. What else? What else?
Alright, at this point, I think it's just I just keep this on, and I'll just update the playlist as I go. Oh, I think I need to use a F16 for this one. No. Maybe the F14. Is it this one? I'm thinking of. I'll just use these. I mean, honestly, I don't care. I'll be okay. Oh my god, I'm so sick of hearing about Byron Donalds and his mom with 2 jobs. I'm just like, I don't fucking care, man. It's just like, yeah, let's, just like, I'm so sick of this, man. Oh fuck, they need me. I'm adding songs here. Shit. Oh yeah, let's do it, man. Fuck. Is he even playing? Oh fuck, I gotta like pay attention and shit. I'll like, I mean, these are on the playlist, so I mean, eventually I'll play these songs again. This is not my view. I'm gonna try it with the. How do I switch to the? Oh, there we go. I'm gonna try the real deal here. This is actually a lot of work. Yeah, in fact, I might even scoot back so I can. Not to worry about that shit later.
La Marca Prosecco is made for special occasions.
You mean... Afuera de esta casa en Saltillo, Coahuila, los vecinos dejaron flores y veladoras por la familia Montero de León, asesinada allí dentro por el ex esposo de su hija mayor, un ciudadano estadounidense. Un crimen que tiene conmocionada a la población de ese estado.
Es un abuso por parte de la ciudadanía norteamericana que hagan eso, que vengan al país a agarrarlo como traspatio de ellos.
Chad Everly, un ex policía del condado de Bexar de 35 años, y su ex esposa Anaí Mora de 24, vivían en Texas. Tras su divorcio, un juez dictó una orden de restricción para que Chad no se acercara a su hijo de 3 años. La Fiscalía de Coahuila informó que tras los asesinatos, Chad se llevó al niño e intentó cruzar la frontera por Piedras Negras. Ahí fue detenido por autoridades mexicanas.
Algunas investigaciones que arrojan antecedentes de violencia, incluso restricciones hacia esta persona en favor de su pareja.
Mientras que la Embajada de Estados Unidos en México dijo a Noticias Telemundo que están informados y siguiendo el caso de cerca, pero que no pueden hacer comentarios al respecto por cuestiones de privacidad. El pequeño fue rescatado por las autoridades del estado de Coahuila, mientras que su madre se encuentra grave en un hospital.
Para que pierda la patria potestad.
Para esta abogada, que no tiene relación con el caso, el pequeño es el más vulnerable en esta historia.
Por parte del papá, bueno, el hecho de que haya cometido estas conductas es motivo suficiente para que pierda la patria potestad del niño.
Chad Everly fue trasladado al penal de Saltillo y enfrentará cargos por doble feminicidio y homicidio.
The government released a dismal jobs report today. The U.S. economy unexpectedly lost 23,000 jobs last month, but the unemployment rate actually dropped to 4.1%. And that's not because companies are hiring more, but because hundreds of thousands of discouraged workers left the labor force. So let's bring in Money Watch correspondent.
God, you know, this sounds like we're going to have a great migration event. Because you have millions of American workers that are displaced and out of a job, and it's kind of like we have nowhere to go. Our country has given up on us and given it to Elon Musk, Peter Thiel, Palantir, the Saudis, and Israel. Like, our country has literally given it up for Donald Trump, Elon Musk, Palantir, all the CEOs, everyone on the Epstein files, everyone who was, you know, pretty much in the Epstein files, essentially got a tax break and a subsidy break after COVID, after already being the richest people in our society. And now we have millions and millions of displaced workers. And we can't go to Mexico because we've already fucked up Mexico too. Like, America's already fucked up Mexico. So, really, honestly, it's like one of those things where it's like, I don't even know what happens to that, like, the American. Like, it's going to get to a point where we're going to have so many displaced Americans, like, it's got to lead to a revolution. Like, I'm kind of like, well, what's the next phase? Is revolution? Because there's millions of displaced American workers. Like, it's not even, like, it's not even like a minor thing anymore. It's like, oh my gosh, there's millions of displaced workers, and the police and the military, they're gonna blame the displaced workers because they're getting paid off of your taxes. They're getting comfy and fat off of your taxes. They're asking for more money while you can't get a job. The police in San Antonio, they're asking for more money. You know why they want to ask for more money? Because they know that poverty comes with crime. And they're only making up impoverished society. So they're taxing the people more to punish them more. Not to create business, not to innovate. They're essentially just expanding the prison, policing, military industrial complex to the point where we have just a big cancerous tumor in society, and it shows because all we have is just bureaucrats and fucking literally all we have is bureaucrats and CEOs. We have bureaucrats who uphold the tyranny of CEOs and the ultra rich. You have politicians who are bureaucrats. You have police officers and military officials and firemen and etc. The whole bureaucracy is there to uphold the aristocracy and the plutocracy's power over the commoner. That's it. It's essentially a bunch of bureaucrats doing the dirty work of the essentially like aristocracy or plutocracy or whatever you want to call it, the technocracy, the very top of elements of society. It's just kind of one of those things where it's like, God, dude, we need a revolution. I mean, I watch this news and I see these people and, you know, they're very comfy in New York and whatever, but I'm kind of like, there's no way that you can have millions of displaced workers in a society and not lead to some type of revolution at some point. Like, I'm kind of like, well, what's next? Because we don't have jobs. And at some point, like, I'm not even like the most desperate person. You know what I mean? Like, I have no kids. I'm not married. Like, I have a little bit, but like, imagine like if I'm economically displaced, imagine the people that are also economically displaced, and they're kind of like, I'm ready for revolution too. Like, a lot of people are ready for revolution, and it's kind of one of those things where where it's just like we just lack organization, and all the bureaucrats are paid off by the essentially the plutocracy and technocracy and like aristocracy or whatever you want to call it. Essentially, that element of society has paid off the bureaucrats with taxes that really are just robbing the people blind. And it shows because we don't have any fucking jobs. I'm going to go beat my cock, but like, honestly, I'm kind of like, this doesn't seem like it would lead to anything but revolution. Like, having millions of displaced workers seems like a recipe for revolution. It does not seem like a recipe for success or anything else but revolution. Like, I'm just being honest. If you have millions of displaced workers, it sounds like these people are eventually going to say, I can't migrate to another place. The only thing I can do is revolt against my country because I can't migrate. America has made it so intolerable for the average, for the common American, that it's almost like, man, I honestly pray that we get a revolution event so I could just take my fucking ass to Washington D.C. and fucking show them what I really think about them. Honestly. But, I mean, millions of displaced workers, I mean, I don't even know. I mean, it's just kind of one of those things where it's like, dude, Donald Trump, like, just give up. Like, you have, like, it says Puerto Rico faces severe drought as 180,000 households. They act like Puerto Rico is not our responsibility. Like, America acts like Puerto Rico is just somehow not our responsibility. But we own Puerto Rico, and we literally treat it like if it was like it was a internment camp for Jews. We treat Puerto Rico like a fucking gulag internment camp for Holocaust Jews just because they're fucking brown and they speak Spanish. That's how racist this fucking place is, that they can't even make Puerto Rico a fucking state. That they treat it like a fucking backwater second or third world nation when it's ours. It's our country. It's like if you didn't have to fight over Taiwan, but instead of actually integrating Taiwan into China, you just treated it as a fucking third world territory to fucking just like put on the news as something like, oh, Puerto Rico, look how bad Puerto Rico's doing. And it's like, we own Puerto Rico. That is our territory. Why the fuck would it be good news or anything that, or like something to point at and be like, oh, Puerto Rico is poor? Because we own them. That is our territory. They should be a fucking state. If Puerto Rico is poor, it shows that our character and our ability to take care of our citizens as a civilization is obviously not working. Something is not working in America because we cannot take care of our fucking citizens. I mean, I'm sorry. When you cannot take care of your fucking goddamn citizens, then you need to be called out. I don't give a fuck about who's in power. I don't give a fuck about how rich you are. I don't give a fuck about how much you robbed from the people. I could give a fuck. Donald Trump has robbed from the people. These people from the fucking city, they rob from the people. The people from the fucking governors, they rob from the people. At every level of American society, the corruption is literally just like, we should just dissolve the Constitution and Bill of Rights and just call it for what it is. This country is a shit show and it should be abolished. It should be fucking just institutionally dissolved. Like, when I just look at the news, I think of, like, this country should be institutionally dissolved at the federal level, at the fucking state level, and at the fucking city level. It's corrupt as fuck. It's just a bunch of people who fucking rob from the commoner, who barely have fucking shit, and they put more money in their fucking pocket. They get bigger bonuses for doing a fucking shittier job. I don't understand how you get paid off of fucking taxes for doing a goddamn shitty job. I don't understand how you get a bonus for doing a shitty job. I really don't understand how you get a bonus for doing shit. I don't understand how you get a bonus from robbing from the people and getting nothing, giving them nothing. From Donald Trump to Greg Abbott to fucking the people down at like Eric Walsh and all them down at the fucking city. I don't understand how you get a fucking pay raise for doing a shitty job when everyone's fucking poor and we have nothing to fucking show for it but corruption. Ooh. Fucking, I don't know. I'm gonna go beat my cock, but I'm just sick of this place. I'm like, I look at the news and I'm just like, I honestly hate this goddamn city. I hate this fucking state and I hate this country. And it comes from a place of genuine disgust because I cannot migrate to another place because I'm fucking ancestrally from this fucking shithole. Like I'm ancestrally from America, and America is now just a hollowed out shit show for corruption, greed, and just tyranny. I don't even know how to put it, man. I'm turning off my fucking TV. I'm gonna go beat my fucking cock. I'm gonna beat my cock to leaving America. I'm beating my cock on the on like the. You know what I'm imagining? That I somehow meet a woman that's not an American and she can save me from this fucking shithole. That's what I'm thinking of. That's what I'm gonna think of when I beat my cock. I don't give a shit. This woman could have some like just barely any boobs and like a small ass as long as she has a nice face and some nice hands and some nice nails and stuff and some nice fashion. Honestly, chemistry, I'll be okay. I will survive. I might even thrive. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta get out of this place. I mean, dude, America is horrible. It's just the jobs. At this point, I have to do what I got. And honestly, all I got is my fucking cock and balls and my fucking. That's it. That's all I have to my fucking name. And maybe some like gods or something. I need to just like, I'm gonna have to reverse passport, bro, out of this place. Like my mom is gonna hate me. Like every time I say something like I want to fuck some cougars, or like I say I'm gonna reverse passport, bro, out of here or something. My mom always texts me and she's like, just checking in, just trying to see if you're okay. Do you need any food? And I'm like, look, I need a job. Like, look, I need some bitches. You know what I mean? I get it. You're working hard. You're doing this and that, but retire. I need a job. You know what I mean? Like, I'm joking. I mean, she needs to retire too. But like, you get my point. I'm like, I can't say it too much because if I say something like I say something edgy like I'm gonna fuck these cougars, then my mom will randomly like text me like, hey, just checking in. I'm like, you know what? Look, lady, just leave me alone. Um. Anyway, but the point being is like, this economy is bad. And I'm not. I've got to find a way out of this place. I've got to flee the country. I might have to simp my way out of this country. I might have to just simp and like